This is Clubhouse Golf. I'm Tom Denby.
And I'm Hannah Davis, and today we're going to have a look at the TaylorMade P790 tungsten irons.
So the P790 irons, they've been a staple of TaylorMade's iron lineup, and the upgraded version is just great. It looks fantastic. It's got a really nice finish to it. It's a forged head. It's got the tungsten in there to help with the distance side of it. So it's an iron that's kind of targeted somebody who wants a nice clean looking iron but still wants to get some distance out of it. What do you think? I really like them.
Looks lovely. Really good.
I think the great thing is that they're very clean behind the ball, like you would expect from a forged iron, aren't they, really? But I think what I like about them when I put it behind the ball is that the top line is not really thin like you would find on a blade, but it's definitely promoting confidence. Is going to be quite forgiving as well.
Definitely.
I think it's great. So I pulled a 7 iron out here. Looks lovely behind the ball. And on this sunny day, the thing I really like about this is there's no glare. So normally on a really shiny bladed iron, you get lots of glare off it, but actually this sits in behind the ball really nicely.
It's good. It's like a matte finish on there.
Yeah, it's got a lovely shape. Grip's great. This will be interesting. Ooh, wow.
What a noise.
I know. So the thing I liked about that is that the sound is not a typical forward sound, is it? It sounds like it's exploding off it, but the feel actually felt very soft, which is probably what they're going for there. Oh yeah, nice.
Sounds great. I really wasn't expecting that strike noise.
Go on then, I'll let you have a play with it. What have you got there?
I've got a 9 iron.
So interestingly, in the set, so from 4 down to 7 iron, you've got the help of the speed slot in there, and then you go into the 9 down to the wedge, and it's then just a nice normal forged iron. Oh, nice. So actually,
it sounds different.
It's very different, doesn't it? It doesn't have that clicky sound.
But feels great.
All of them through the bag just look really nice down. Oh yeah, nice. And even that one, you've not quite caught.
But it's still got
a flight out of it, hasn't it? So I'll tell you, have a play with the 7 iron, see what you think to that.
It's got that insert now.
Yeah. They do this type of iron really well. Yeah, nice, great shot.
That feels lovely. Yeah, so that still feels actually the same as the 9.
That's what I mean, you see it? So it sounds different, but it does still feel like that forged head, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah, great shot.
Love those.
Great shot. Oh, nice. Might have to order a set. So let's get Dan in and see exactly what he says about the tech and give us a bit more information from TaylorMade's perspective.
So myself and Tom have already been out and tested the irons on the course. We've got Dan from TaylorMade today who's going to talk us through the technology.
Yeah, so I mean with the 790, Hannah, as you've seen when you've hit them, they do exactly what they're meant to do. You know, they're easy to hit, they look clean, the performance is great. You know, and it's been such an exceptional iron for us, the P790, since we first launched that back in 2017, and it's key to keep the essence of what the iron is, and we can refine the shape and maybe add some technologies, and that's what we've done this year with the new model is the SpeedFoam, which is the key technology in this iron. We've actually put a new version of the SpeedFoam Air. It's called SpeedFoam Air. So it's actually 69% lighter than the prior model. And what you can do with that essentially is, it's weight saving. So it's actually a 3.5 gram worth of weight saving by putting that lighter foam in there. What that means, we can put that weight where we want around the iron, so we can actually get slightly lower center of gravity to make sure we maintain that good launch, good height, good descent angle coming into the green, and it's going to give the golfer control, but we're coming through with that slightly higher ball flight and better descent angle. We've actually added some tungsten weight in there as well, which is heavier than the prior models, specifically around the toe, which is going to enhance the iron in terms of forgiveness and stability for the golfer as well, whether they're going in with a 3 iron or through the bag. It's going to maintain that consistent flight right the way through. So loads of forgiveness, quick, easy to hit, and they look great in the bag.
And could you just talk through a little bit of the
the speed pocket? Yeah, I mean this has been in TaylorMade irons for a good number of years now, and it only goes to a certain point in the bag, so it doesn't make its way into kind of 8-9 pitching wedge, because what the speed pocket does is for off-centre hits a little bit lower off the face, it preserves that ball speed. So in our, you know, low scoring irons, we don't really want that too much. We want to maintain that kind of yardage. But when you kind of get to your mid and your longer ones, a little bit lower off the face, it's going to maintain ball speed to make sure that golfer's still reaching that green and they're still getting it into a good target area.
That's it. And then I noticed that they just look a little bit different to the other generations as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in terms of the look, you know, we don't want to change it, you know, too far away from where it was, because it's been such a great iron. You know, the golfers who've had P790s in the last few years, you know, they always say to me, this is the best iron I've ever had. So we want to maintain that kind of classic look. It's just that kind of slightly different finish in terms of a more of a brushed satin finish, and a lovely kind of chrome, you know, slither along the back, which just makes it look so premium in the golf bag.
Yeah, that's it, definitely. So already really popular iron, just a few little bits of information there of how they've improved it, but really, really nice to hit.